like to have one, I will have these at the autograph session as well. They'll be sitting right on the table, and all I ask of you is simply, if you take one,
listen to it.
Listen to it. Don't just take it because it's free. And don't take a pile of them because you're just going to hand them out. You can make copies if you like, but if you take one, please listen to it. That would honor me because I put a lot of love and time and work into this just because I want you to know how much I appreciate you. Does anyone not have one? Would anyone like one? Would you like one, sweetheart? Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, I want to take the rest of the time chatting with you about anything you'd like to talk about.
Okay.
So, since I know you're coming to the service tomorrow, yes.
I have 2 questions.
Yes, ma'am.
The first one is, can I go off you?
That's a rhetorical question, isn't it? It's a question to which the answer is obvious. Yes, you may. Oh, not now! No, God! Okay. Sure, come here. Wow. She picked up some steam right here. Yes.
Okay, I wanted to know why. I heard some dubbed versions of like you doing the ending theme to Oron and the opening theme to Dean Angel, and I was wondering why those aren't on the like official releases.
Well, I appreciate you asking, sweetie. Thank you for coming up and hurting me. Hey, cracked a few ribs there. The answer to your question is this, sweetheart. It's very tricky legally to get permission to record anime songs. You know why? Because when you guys watch a show and you hear the theme songs, you want to get the music sometimes. Like, how many people, I'm just going to go out on a limb here and try this. How many of you bought a CD of Larkin Seal because of all of the songs from Full Metal that they recorded? Look around. Now multiply that by 1 million. The Japanese want you to, they want to promote their music. They want to promote the bands that did the music for the shows. So they're not so quick to let people redub their songs. That's why we didn't redub any for Full Metal, because of the bands that were promoted by the songs in the show. Some of them they do allow us to. Dragon Ball Z Kai. One Piece, I've done 3 of those. But that's the reason. Sometimes legally the Japanese will not allow us to. Now with Oron, before the show was even cast, Caitlin Glass called me and said, I don't know who's going to play what roles. We haven't even had auditions yet, but I do know one thing. I want you to sing the closing theme. And I'm like, sweet, yeah. I run and run 1,000 miles. It's that one, right? So I actually wrote the lyric as well. I did the lyric adaptation, and I was all jazzed about singing it. She's like, regardless of how the auditioning goes, how the casting goes, I want you to sing the closing. Well, then they had auditions, and I got cast as Tamaki. And suddenly, you guys are so sweet, thank you. And suddenly, Caitlin was like, ooh, wait, no, we can't have Tamaki singing the closing theme. So that was why they suddenly needed to find somebody else to sing the closing. I'd written the lyric, but our dear friend Justin Houston, who's one of the engineers at Funimation, ended up singing the closing. But that's the answer. Question? Yes.
Will you do the Full Metal or the Roma Vegas?
No. No. You know what? I know, see? So it would be wrong for me to say yes to her, and I already said no to you. You know what? I love you guys. And can I tell you something? It's my birthday. What's next? Like, right? I'm going to die in 1 week, and that's all I want. You know what, guys? Let me say something. Hopefully this will get on the internet with all your videos rolling. There is nothing harder for me than to say no to you guys at conventions. Nothing harder. I mean, you've seen enough videos to know that I really put myself out there for you guys. I say dumb things. I do dumb things. I let myself get attacked. And